Okay, the little 81 Ford pickup, if you guys remember, the little half-ton short box. There's the frame. Chris has been going to town on this thing. He's stripping this frame right down to nothing. Basically, I mean, you started looking at this thing and every bushing needs replacing throughout the whole thing, and I mean, it's just the way you're going to go, right? So, pressure washed off a lot of the grease, cleaned it up. He's getting leaf springs out of the back. And then from there we'll have the frame blasted, get it all painted up, and start reassembling it. I basically have gotten all the new front end parts in for it. So we'll try and get this all done. So I would love to have a rolling frame by just after New Year's. I'm shooting for like the middle of January to have this frame done. New diff, engine, tranny, suspension, just sitting here rolling, painted, looking good. Sean is on the cab out back, the cab and the doors. He's doing the bodywork on it. Now, talking about cabs and doors, here is Swiss cheese number 2. But I'm sure there's a lot of other Swiss cheeses out there if you look at my my oldtimegarage.ca website. You'll see I've done a lot of pickup cabs. It seems like that's all we're doing these days. So, I did get in there. I got the front panel all in. Come around to the passenger side. Kind of in a cramped area here, sorry guys. Got the rocker panel in. Got the whole new cab corner put on there. Now, as we discussed earlier, this gentleman bought this cab. He's got a 72 GMC 4-wheel drive at home, and the cab is completely rotten. I mean, it's really Swiss cheese. It's not even a, it's just a, I don't know what you'd call it, but anyway, well, it's a piece of shit. So he bought this cab, picked this cab up for a couple $100. But as I get into here, you can see like somebody has gone ahead before, we already discussed it, and they put new cab corners right over top of the old ones. So that brings this all out further. Nothing lines up with the doors. So that's, you know, we're cutting there. But I got into this side and I started grinding, and then I found out the inner rocker was gone. Then all of a sudden the floor looked okay, but it was covered, it had a big hunk here that just had holes in it everywhere. They had bonded over. So this side's gotten a little worse than the other side. But I will have this all buttoned up and done today. Get all them floor pieces in there. The rocker is just sitting on there. As you can see, I've just got it held on with vice grips. I just, you know, like I say, you got to mock everything up. You got to fit it before you start welding it. You have to. If you don't want to, well then, I don't know, do what you want to do, right? His truck being 4-wheel drive, I cut the center section of the floor out there because he has to have this piece put in. You know, so you get to your transfer case, your transmission, all that kind of stuff. So I've cut that out for him. So that's where we're at. So I'll get this all buttoned up and finished today, and should be getting onto the cab corner also at the same time. So that'll take care of the rust there. Then basically it's flip the cab on its back and start welding in the cab supports, which are, there they are down in there. There's all the cab supports down in there. So that is what will be going on. So that is Swiss cheese number 2, we'll call it. He brought us out old rusty doors. We're not using these doors, but you got to have doors. Like I've told you guys before, you got to have doors to fit when you're putting rockers and all that on. You just should have them on there. Rockers, cab corners, you should have it all together, at least in my opinion. If you think you want to go ahead and do it without putting the stuff on, well, good luck to you. I mean, I've done it in the past before, and sometimes it's turned out, but other times it's gone for a shit show, if you know what I'm saying. So that is what's going on there. Sean's got lots going on in the back. Chris is just ripping stuff apart here like mad, and that's it. So that's what's happening today, guys, in the shop. So I don't know what it is today. I think it's like I don't know what it is today. December something. You lose track of time when you're working for yourself. But anyway, have a good one. Thanks for all your support. Thank you for buying the t-shirts, the long sleeve shirts, the decals. There's still plenty left, but thank you so much. We've got them all shipped out. As soon as you guys order and we get the order, we ship the same day. So, but our postal up here in Canada is a little screwed up right now. So if it's a little bit late, trust me, we have shipped it. Okay, but I think everyone's getting them on time. So that's it. So hey, it's always a good time at Old Time, and we'll see you next time.